What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Strangers Mindz. I'm Fernando, and this is Strangers Reaction. As you can see, if you guys are watching the last video and this one back to back, I got the same stuff on because I'm just continuing straight through and through today. And we are up to number 10. So for you guys that are just tuning in, this is your first episode you're watching. I am a paranormal investigator reacting to paranormal caught on tape. So we're basically, at the last stretch of this 2.5 hour video by Mind Junkie. I'll make sure I'll put his information in the description section. That's very difficult to say so quick. But you know what? Let's keep it going. We are at number 10, The Unseen. Let's go.
In the hallowed halls of learning, school caretakers often hear tales from imaginative students, stories that border on the implausible. However, when a group of school children urgently alerted one such caretaker about unusual, perhaps even paranormal occurrences inside a classroom, what he discovered sent shivers down his spine.
Aquí otra vez en los segundos, vamos a ir al segundo L, creo que son como las 2:17 de la mañana.
God damn.
Vamos a ver qué pedo.
I mean, not for nothing, I say goddamn because, the quality of the camera, I'm going to say camera. Because nowadays, modern cameras, they got very clear picture on them. Like HD, very bad camera. And then when we saw that Casio, the Casio watch, this got to be an old video. Hopefully whatever we see is not going to be so distorted and we're able to, because all of this stuff is just distortion right now.
Se metió un ratero.
A thief came in.
Según se mueven las bancas. Pero vamos a ver. Son las 2:10. Oh, la chingada. No mames. Qué verga.
One of the desks moves across the floor with its chair. The man jumps, but stays for a moment. Seconds later, another desk is violently moved too. The caretaker then decides to get out of there. So, what could have possibly caused such disturbances? A genuine paranormal encounter or a well-executed prank? Use the comments to share your thoughts.
I believe this one should even be on the list, Mind Junkie, but it is what it is. The fact is that, that could have been easily orchestrated, and the fact that this guy, didn't really react to it too much. He actually giggled. Red flag there. So let's keep it moving. Demon's Watch. That's a nice title. Number 9. Let's go.
This next ghost video comes from the Turkish ghost hunting channel And You See, where they venture up a hillside that's supposedly haunted. Legend has it that a demonic creature is rumoured to wander the hillside late at night, guarding sacred treasures from thieves. For the first part of the video, Aziz, Ahmet and the team drive to the area and make their way up the hill. Then, at around 13 minutes into the video, they capture something incredibly chilling.
Gel. Tam benim arkamda otur. Aziz. Sen böyle yanımda otur.
Sen okumadın değil mi baştan?
Yok, daha okumadım.
Ondan mı?
Ondan olabilir, evet. Korunuyor çünkü şimdi burası.
Oku abi sen bir an önce gidelim.
Ömer abi bak şu taş dikleşti. Orada öyle değil.
Ahmet sakın şu an her yerde çıkabilir, her an çıkabilir. Bu
Allah Ömer abi sanda.
bir dakika.
Sanda.
Nerede?
Baba.
Yukarıda. Tamam, gördüm. Gördüm, bir dakika bak. Gördüm.
Boynuzlara bak. Tamam işte.
Ahmet, bu boynuzlu şerşapal bu Ahmet.
Ömer abi.
Boynuzlu şerşapal
Dediğin
bak.
abi bu. Büyük boynuzu olan.
Burayı koruyan boynuzlu şerşapal bu çok güçlü.
En güçlüsü.
I don't know how I feel about this, you guys.
Panik yapma bak. Başına büyük bir sıkıntı gelebilir, sakın panik.
I mean, are we seeing like Musafa up there with horns? I mean, that's what it seems like. I'm not even possibly sure if this is an act, you know, like it could be an actual animal. I mean, very, you know, I don't know how I feel about this one. This one, you know, has all the characteristics for that we're seeing a mythological creature right in front of us, but I don't know, maybe I guess what I'm trying to say is this too good to be true kind of scenario.
Panik yapma bak, görüyor musun? Şu an bize
The
bakıyor.
blinking of the eyes is kind of, you know, kind of questionable. It's like blinking like a regular person. You know, could this be that due to the darkness that is just, you know, the play, you know, like, you know, a trick or a hoax or of some sorts, you know. I don't know. This is rubbing me the wrong way, so I'm just going to just let it play.
Çıktı bu ortaya. Bu tılsımla çıktı ortaya.
It got to do something, because if it's an animal that looks like it's gonna attack, it should pounce or
Var
something.
mı başka yerde var mı?
Aşağıda Ömer abi. Yakında.
And the fact that all of these guys are looking at this thing, right? Because I'm sorry, if you would see a lion looking at you, you would run, right? Now, this is not even a lion. Like, this looks like a lion on steroids or a Hulk version lion with horns. Are you telling me you ain't gonna run? Yo, F that. With that, what I just said right there just makes me, you know, skip.
Ömer abi yakında. Arkama geldi Ömer abi. Arkama geldi.
Tamam. Aziz Ahmet'e dur buradan. Abi sen bu sağ tarafa.
Something with glowing eyes can be seen watching the team from the shadows. Whoever or whatever this is appears to be crouched on all fours and has a huge pair of horns on its head, like some sort of demonic creature. Aziz and Ahmet believe that this is the demonic creature that has been rumoured to lurk up in these hills, and their viewers believe it is too. But what do you think? Did these ghost hunters encounter a demon on camera? I'll leave that for you to decide.
Sorry, you guys.
The thought of an unseen...
I'm sorry. I'm just going to add this. In the last episode, I believe it was the last one, I said something on the lines of, you know, what makes a good video as far as to make me believe that what we're watching is authentic or if it's orchestrated is the reaction of the people involved. Because if you react a certain way that isn't really, you know, and yeah, fine, we could go along the lines of, you know, not everybody reacts the same, sure, but I'm sure that if you are on nature walk, wherever lions are from, if you would see a lion or a big ass cat or an animal that you know, eats, you would run. You wouldn't just stick around to see what it does next. And like I said, that animal was just a lion on steroids with horns. So
an entity threatening your family's safety is enough to send chills down any parent's spine. The realm of the invisible carries its own kind of dread, especially when it seems to have a presence in your home. This footage comes from TikTok user Jessie519's baby monitor, which notifies her and automatically records any movement in her son's room. She posted this clip to her TikTok page in the hopes someone would tell her what had happened so she can put a stop to it before something really bad happens. Jessie's baby monitor captures a scary moment that has left her searching for answers. Her son, whose crib is securely placed against a wall, is suddenly and inexplicably pulled backward toward that very wall. Completely bewildered and terrified, Jessie suspects that something far from ordinary is at play here, something paranormal. Taking her concerns to TikTok, the footage stuns viewers into silence, leaving many grappling with what could possibly explain this mysterious occurrence. But what are your thoughts? What could have pulled Jessie's son in such an inexplicable manner towards a wall? Drop a comment below with your such an occurrence. But what are your thoughts? What could have pulled Jessie's son in such an inexplicable manner?
Maybe the reason why they didn't mention it is because they know what caused it. But right after the baby, what seems to be that the baby got pulled. Could it be a jerk reaction? Possibly. I don't think so, though. It looks like the baby got pulled. But right over here, you guys, right over here, unless it's explained and they just let it be, but you see a questionable orb.
To your thoughts, what could have pulled Jessie's son in such an inexplicable manner towards a wall? What could have pulled Jessie's son in such an inexplicable
Something moves
manner?
there.
What are your thoughts? What could have pulled Jessie's son in such an inexplicable manner towards a wall? Drop a comment below with your thoughts.
So, you know, I got a really good eye, a really good ear. You know, I see and hear things that, you know, most wouldn't. Like, you know, that to me was blatantly there. Whatever movement, there was movement. It looks like an orb. Again, due to the fact that Mind Junkie didn't even acknowledge it, I'm just saying it's there. Poltergeist number 7. Let's do this.
This video was uploaded back in 2015 to Facebook by Ashie Murphy, who says her house is haunted by a poltergeist. Most of the activity would occur in her kitchen. Cupboard doors would open and close on their own. The lampshade would swing and objects would mysteriously fly off and smash on the floor. Every time something would happen, Ashie would try and document it using her phone. In this clip, Ashie is relaxing in her kitchen when all of a sudden the lampshade begins to move on its own. The lampshade can be seen rocking side to side. Then, an object on the opposite side of the room moves. A bowl by the sink crashes to the side.
I was about to say, because the whole video had like no sound. So, you know, there is this very popular poltergeist video going around, you know. Apparently it's real poltergeist activity, and apparently it was, you know, like a scam or something. And everything was done with strings, which is why, you know, I tend to really, you know, critic a certain video pretty hard, because if there are blind spots, if there are, and you know, even the grittiness of the camera, you know, like a lot of this stuff does affect my opinion towards a video. You know, I'll call BS right away. And you know, there was a lot of activity within the other video, and you know, it didn't really have like sound. So, you know, due to the fact that at the very end, when that red bucket slammed right next to the person holding the camera, then, it kind of made it feel a little bit real. Although if this is real, kudos to the person not running. You might have a future in the paranormal field.
Side before more objects take up a mind of their own. This video, which has racked up over 31 million views on Facebook, has left viewers spooked, including many of Ashy's friends who chimed in the comments. Many believe Ashy is indeed being haunted by a poltergeist and that she should pack up and leave as soon as possible. But what do you think is going on here? Is this poltergeist activity caught on camera? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. Is this should pack up?
Everything else, it doesn't really, wow me. What does is that red bucket on the floor. The reason being is that, let's just say this was done with a string, because it's possible due to the grittiness of the video you won't see the string. It would literally be invisible. But if it was pulled by a string from the handle of that bucket, it would have tipped over and just slid onto the side. But the fact that it actually looked like it looked like it was going to tilt, but it gained balance and slid all across, that is impressive.
Up and leave as soon as possible. But what do you think is going on here? Is this poltergeist activity caught on camera? Drop a comment below with your thoughts.
All right. Number 6, the ghoul.
This next creepy clip comes from the popular Mexican ghost hunting channel Extinct File. Kevin and Camera 2 visit a cemetery late at night in the hopes of capturing paranormal activity. For the first part of the video, the ghost hunters explore the cemetery where they become spooked by the darkness around them. Then, at around 16 minutes in, they capture something very strange.
¿Fuiste tú? Sí. Me parece que por acá termina, güey, el cementerio. Sí, mira.
I love watching paranormal investigating criminals.
Me da... Siento un nervio, güey.
I love watching paranormal investigators videos. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind.
Que esos gritos no son para nada normales, güey. ¡La madre, güey! ¿Qué onda con eso?
As Kevin and Camera 2 peer down one of the passages, some sort of creature-like thing moves rapidly in front of them. But what is it? The figure, though badly lit and far away, most certainly seems human in shape and partially clothed. Extinct Files viewers were left creeped out by this creepy figure moving quickly in the darkness, with many suggesting that the ghost...
Regardless, I love watching paranormal investigating videos, with actual, paranormal investigators. I would rather watch these guys over anything on television right now. And just my opinion. I would rather watch YouTube paranormal investigators. But yeah, like, that's too far. It could have been an animal. Obviously I'm not there in person to witness what he saw, but from what I'm seeing through his camera lens, that could have been, that could have been a dog, that could have been, an animal, that could have been something along this lines. Now, the fact that a Mind Junkie described it having like clothing on and everything, I couldn't make that out.
Ghost hunters caught a demonic creature on camera. However, skeptics argue that it's simply just a homeless person. But what do you think? Did ghost hunters Kevin and Camera 2 from Extinct File capture something supernatural on camera? Or was it just a homeless person? Drop a comment below with your thoughts.
I mean, that would be kind of creepy. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I would be more afraid of the living than the dead. If that was a homeless person crawling like that on the floors fast, you know, that would make me run. That would make me run. I would book it. Yeah, that's, you know, because, you know, for us paranormal investigators doing this as a hobby, because unfortunately, unless you get a certain amount of follows and a certain amount of likes, you know, all these regulations, if you are actually up to par with certain regulations, then you'll get paid. But until then, all of this is just a hobby. All of this is just us, with our curiosities. But I've been to abandoned locations. I've been to cemeteries. I've been to certain areas, and there is a good possibility that while you're just concentrating on the paranormal, other people around us could be having malicious thoughts to do you harm. So, you know, these things are, you know, doing this, you should be very careful. But yeah, I don't think that is paranormal. Is it creepy? Hell yeah. This is good for, you know, for your channel. This will catch views. So yeah. Number 5.
This next creepy video was uploaded back in 2016 to the Facebook page La Otra Dimension. Apparently, a family home had been experiencing strange things for some time. Objects would move by themselves, and loud bangs would wake the family up in the night. The father of the family decided to install security cameras around his house in an attempt to get to the bottom of the unexplainable events. One afternoon, his daughter can be seen playing with her dolls when the cameras capture something rather creepy.
Right off the bat, I find it creepy that doll is just sitting like that. It's actually suspicious. I would kick it. Kick the doll. I hate dolls, bro. I hate dolls. How much on a bet that particular doll is gonna move?
Caught on a security camera, a doll in the corner of the room slowly moves its head mysteriously all by itself. The girl doesn't notice and continues playing, unaware to what could be inside that doll. In this next clip, taken 4 days later, the daughter can be seen doing her homework when the camera captures this creepy moment.
I know I said that videos involving kids are, you know, like I tend to lean on believing it, but there's just something about this that's giving me, you know, what is she, house arrest or something? Is this kid like, where's the parents? Like there's nobody else in the house walking around? I mean, if I don't see nobody else, then, you know, why, what's up with the security cameras? Unless you are leaving this child by themselves unattended. And that's the reason why you have these cameras up, to see what she's doing. That's the only explanation. That seemed like it had a bit of a cut. I don't know. That kind of moved weird. I don't know. Where are you gonna run, kid? If you're by yourself, you're by yourself.
2 pieces of paper fly towards the girl, who notices it, but is unsure how. She pauses for a moment before fleeing the room in fear. The girl returns a short while later, and then the papers suddenly start moving, bizarrely, on their own, and the girl just gets out of there before all hell breaks loose. This creepy video has gone viral, racking up millions of views, and also being picked up by media outlets such as The Sun and Lad Bible. Viewers believe that this family's home is being haunted by a poltergeist, and that they should move out ASAP. But what do you think?
Who am I to take this video and just debunk it, making all that media to this video just go to shit? Who am I? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I don't believe this video. First of all, everything is coming to one side, right? Scratch that. Oh, where's the parents? Why didn't the child call out for her parents? Unless she already knows that she's there by herself, which is already, you know, like, what's up with that? Like, where is this? What country is this? Do they even have any laws? Because, you know, she's a baby to be left alone. That's one. The fact that she didn't yell out or even cry or nothing is a red flag. We don't know what's behind over here, because a good, you know, even some sort of blowing, anything that could blow air could cause all of the papers to move. We know this. Even somebody with good lungs could do this. The way the paper moved in the beginning before it did all that flapping, it looked a little sus to me. It kind of looked like almost like if the video kind of cut. I could be wrong. Everything else is moving towards one side, meaning all of this could have been, you know, pulled or orchestrated. Even that table where it is suspicious. Why would that table be there? Like, that ain't that a dining room table? And that, you know, I don't know. This video kind of rubs me the wrong way. You know, everything about it. So, you know, I can't honestly. I don't know. I don't like it.
Is this real poltergeist activity caught on camera, or just a well-executed hoax? You tell me.
Number 4. Window rat.
This next video comes from the Paranormal Investigation channel, Chelsea Luna, where she visits the Armageddon Castle in Tennessee, hoping to capture paranormal activity on camera. Built in 1937 by mason and carpenter William Andrew Nicholson and his wife Fair, the castle has both an interesting and spooky history. Both William and Fair thought that this castle, also known as Millennium Manor, was strong enough to survive Armageddon itself, which the couple both believed would happen in 1969. They also thought that the castle would make them immortal. Obviously, this did not come to pass, and now the spirits of William and Fair are said to linger in the castle and grounds. Chelsea solo explores the nooks and crannies of the creepy castle, and not long into her investigation, things get a little bit creepy.
Alright, you guys. This is your room. Really freaking me out. Was that light on before? I don't think so. What the freak was that?
Chelsea is startled by something, but when she goes to check, there's no one there. Too scared to continue alone, she decides to head outside, but as she's leaving, her camera captures this. Did you see it? As Chelsea pans the camera towards a window, eagle-eyed viewers notice something she didn't. What looks like the pale face of someone can be seen peering out the window before slowly moving back the opposite way. And at the time this figure was caught,
Unfortunately, the way the camera is moving, it coincides with the figure moving. So, with that being said, due to the movement of the camera, that could actually be stationary. And, knowing that inside, if that's a window, obviously it's a window, but we see like the sofa there. What if that's just a poster or a picture or something, right, on the wall? And due to the movement of the camera, because she's not just moving, she's moving back and front, moving the camera in a way which would give that effect. That actually could be stationary, and you won't notice due to the movement of the camera.
Nobody else was in this part of the castle. Chelsea's viewers believe she caught the face of a ghost on camera, but what do you think?
Girl,
Use the comments to share your thoughts.
Yeah, that's just the movement of the camera. It's moving with the camera, and due to her moving around, yeah. I mean, I'm not here trying to knock everything I see, but I am using my common sense, my common knowledge, my experience, and due to her movement, everything there just seems stationary. That actually looks like a poster. You could actually possibly even see the frame, right? And that's just a picture. That looks like a picture. That looks like a sofa or something, because we all saw when she panned into that. That may even look like the room that she questioned if the light was on. So I'm just saying, this looks like a picture frame, and due to her movement is the reason why this figure looks like it's moving. Number 3.
This next video was captured by urban explorer and paranormal investigator Dave Explores when he visited the Cuneen Ghost House, located in County Fermanagh, Northern Ireland. Built in the late 19th century, this house stands as a testament to its eerie past. Once home to the Murphy family, its walls have witnessed a series of chilling paranormal events. Objects moving on their own, invisible forces attacking family members, and a constant air of dread that pushed the family to not only seek the church's intervention for 2 exorcisms, but eventually flee to America in a desperate bid to escape the haunting. Fast forward to Dave's visit, where he delves into this storied residence, aiming to communicate with the supposed poltergeist. As the video unfolds, Dave tours the dilapidated rooms and hallways, but at approximately 41 minutes in, one of his static cameras records an event that leaves even him puzzled.
I think we'll call it a day on this microphonic session, guys. Nice.
Captured on a static camera placed in a room away from Dave, a mysterious dark shadow materializes and quickly crawls up the wall. The shadow moves so fast that if you blink, you'd miss it. The footage has since astounded viewers of Dave Explores. Even Dave, no stranger to the unexplained, labels this particular phenomenon as crazy. But this does beg the question, just what exactly did the camera
it is a nice catch. I don't know, maybe it's because I've been in the field too long and I've seen a lot of things. Crazy. That's a strong word. Yeah. I mean, it's a good catch. I'm already up to a point where I feel like I'm bashing every video on this last 10. But due to the area, I would wonder, could this be some sort of animal, possibly a rat or something?
Capture? Could this have been the very presence that once tormented the Murphy family, leading?
Mostly because this, it does. The camera does seem to be a little gritty. So it's not like, HD. It's probably like 720. And, it looks a little blurry to begin with. You know, granted, when I go out to do my investigations, you know, I have possibly like one good camera. I use cell phones to record myself, because really, you know, I'm doing investigations, but I'm not really doing it to like, I do it as a hobby. And I like to record myself because just recently I like, you know, I'm uploading content, and you know, just, you know, this is almost for me. And now that I'm uploading content, you know, I decided to get one good, you know, I got a iPhone 15, and the rest of my phones that I use to record is, you know, it's high definition 1080p recording, and it's Samsung phones. So, you know, everything is pretty much clear. But you know, this camera in particular looks a little bit, you know, blurry, not too high of a quality. And due to the movement, you know, it could possibly be an animal. But the speed is a little bit, you know, questionable. You know, because even can mouses climb a wall so fast? And you guys, do not come at me with mouses cannot climb walls. Yes, they freaking can. I've seen them myself. They could climb up walls depending on the surface of the wall. If it's ratchet like this, like all rigged with lines and stuff like that, they could definitely shoot up that. They shoot right up.
To tales of possession, drop your theories in the comments below.
All right, number 2.
This next creepy video comes from the subreddit Ghosts. The video is titled Pontianak or Kuntilanak was spotted in an amateur video recording on Indonesian national news on 20th of April 2023.
Ooh,
and well, after watching the video, that just might be
last year. This is
Did
Indonesia?
you spot it?
Wow.
For a split second, when the camera moves to the left, a mysterious figure dressed in white with long dark hair can be seen lingering in the background. Some viewers suggest that she looks as if she's floating, and if we zoom in, it does indeed look like it. Many people believe this mysterious figure is a Pontianak, or, as some might call her, a Kuntilanak, a terrifying female spectre thirsting for vengeance, known for instilling sheer terror in her victims.
It looks like that.
What do you think? Drop a comment.
I think it could have been a person. There's a lot of people there. And due to the movement of the camera, you know, fast, like this happened really quick. This could have been a person. I mean, even the car looks blurry. So, you know, that could have been a person. I don't know, man. Am I bashing every video for this countdown? I don't know. Oh.
Comment below with your thoughts on this one.
I don't know. I feel like I'm bashing every video.
This next video has been
the
shared
last
before.
the last video, you guys. Let's make this one count, Mind Junkie. Come on.
But it's one I haven't seen featured anywhere for a few years now. The video comes from the channel Finders Beepers History Seekers, where Matt and Andy visit an abandoned farmhouse built in the 19th century. Located near an ancient castle, the farmhouse's walls whisper tales of its grim past. A previous owner met a tragic fate here, found hanging from the farmhouse's old beams. Matt and Andy explore the old dilapidated farmhouse, but a short while into their exploration, they capture something which made their blood turn cold.
So yeah, we've just made our way back down there, back through the beams where all the pan tiles are. I'm going to quickly show Andy the kestrel, and then we'll make our way around. There's some massive there should have been some massive buildings up that side, but so yeah, it's just a bit further up there. It's
Did you catch it?
Come on now. Are you talking about that? I mean, granted, from here it looks like Biggie with headphones. Oh man, looks like Biggie with headphones with beats. Yes. I honestly just shrugged it off because, you know, jeez. I don't know, you guys. I don't know.
As the camera follows Andy, a mysterious dark figure can be seen lurking in a doorway and
Oh, it actually
appears to be
moved.
watching the unsuspecting pair. The pair, unaware to what's lurking, appears
It
to be
actually moved.
Did you
It
catch
kind of
it?
did a little jig.
As the camera follows Andy, a mysterious dark figure can be seen lurking in a doorway and appears to be watching the unsuspecting pair. The pair, unaware to what's lurking
Or was that just
nearby,
my imagination?
continue their
'Cause if it's
exploration
stationary-
around the old farmhouse.
You're becoming more and more of a liability.
Nah, bro. Come on now.
Let's go to the main house.
Now again, did you spot it? Standing in the
course,
background to the
Biggie.
right of the screen, the mysterious dark figure can be seen, standing motionless, again, just watching the unsuspecting pair. Matt and Andy had no idea what they caught on camera inside this abandoned farmhouse, and were understandably shocked at both these captures. But the question remains, who is this all-black figure lurking in the background watching Matt and Andy? I mean,
Unless everybody's in on it. Unless everybody is in on it, you know, what I don't like is that when you do see it, it's stationary. It's not moving. But the fact that you see this figure in two different, you know, shots, same position, same look, you know, it looks like all black with a white shirt under, you know, almost like a priest per se, right? Yeah, it is interesting, but the fact that once the camera pans onto it, it just doesn't pan back. Like, we don't see if it's still there. You know, I mean, if it's good, if it's legit, then, you know, it's cool.
I'm eager to hear your thoughts in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're a fan of scary content, make sure you check out either of these two videos here. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you'll never miss any of our weekly uploads. See you next time.
All right, you guys, I'm going to put his information in the description section. Yeah, I'm telling you, information in the description section. Make sure you guys follow Mind Junkie because he has a lot of great content. And as you can see, he's all over the place, just like me. So if you like this video, make sure you do what you do when you like a channel. Hit that like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys on the next. Peace.